Felix asked question, if the page one is filled with Yelp and government websites and the rest is just local businesses with no exact city or proper keyword naming or off-page sites, but with some power and backlinks, should I go after it? Yes. Again, Google is always gonna list Yelp and some government directories, but Google also has an algorithm where it wants to list variety of sites on page one. Okay, so some of the page one slots is always going to be taken up by Yelp or those kind of sites, but don't even worry if that's on top of page one. All you have to do is beat the other sites on page one that are not those nationwide directories, right? So it might be another website, another company, like a small business company website, but they're just ranking an off page. That's a pretty prime target because even if that site has high DR, they're ranking an off page. So if you come out and completely build a homepage with the city in the title and the keyword, and it's a whole homepage built around that, then even with less backlinks, you can outrank an off page. Marco asks, for the done for you service, what if I live in Australia? Would that cause a problem if I try to create a map listing in the US when I'm located in a different country? In that case, my team would have to work on building that map listing for you, which I plan on doing for a lot of these sites anyways. But because you're in Australia, you most likely can't help with that process at all. If you use a burner phone, you still might be able to help with the map verification. Worst case scenario, my team will have to do it, but there might be a little bit of delay because you're not able to help. But again, these websites can generate leads without the map listing as well. I truly believe that. Is it better to be more specific with your domain name, like epoxy flooring, or just flooring so that you can target more flooring services? I've built some sites that are just flooring and try to target epoxy and other flooring keywords. It just really depends on the competition. So if it's like a big city, then your odds of ranking an epoxy flooring site much better to target just epoxy flooring. Chances are in a big city, all the generic flooring type of sites are pretty competitive sites. And as a beginner, it's going to be probably tough. If you're targeting like a smaller city and you look at the competition, there's not that much competition, then you can probably rank just a general flooring site and try to go after all the flooring keywords. So it really depends on the competition of the city that you're targeting and then also your budget, right? Because if you have the budget, then you can compete in tougher markets and go after the general flooring. But Felix, since you're a beginner, might be a good idea to just target epoxy flooring so you can get some faster wins, get some cash flow coming in sooner rather than waiting because again, you're a beginner. The important thing for you is try to rank as quickly as possible and get some sort of cash flow going. Good question though. Debbie Hall says, when I cover the due diligence using Ahrefs, it might have been on December 19th last year. So maybe check that date. Debbie is like an AI database. She knows like all the lives that we've done.